In front of his wife, the husband shamelessly brought his scheming mistress into their bedroom, then later had the nerve to invite his wife to be their bridesmaid. Though she knew it was meant to humiliate her, the wife agreed without hesitation, and even promised to give them a big gift the next day. But when the wedding began, the couple waited in vain, unaware that she had already burned all their memories, written a letter cutting ties with her husband, and even her own children, staged a fatal car accident, and set off to begin a new life. She had once been a gifted international dancer, but had given it all up to be a housewife for him. 5 years earlier, the mistress framed her for deliberately hitting her with a car, and her husband and children, seeking revenge, sent her to prison with their own hands. She spent 5 years working at a sewing machine before being released, only to find her husband and children still under the mistress's spell, with her children even calling the other woman their goddess and second mother. Watching them fawn over her while casting her aside, the woman left the theater in despair, only to be approached by her old mentor, who invited her to study abroad and reclaim her place as a world-class dancer. Overwhelmed that her teacher still believed in her after all those years, she accepted without hesitation, and he promised to return in 2 weeks to take her. From then on, she distanced herself at home, watching coldly as her husband and the mistress flaunted their closeness. But the mistress wasn't done. She drugged her, tied her to train tracks, and when the husband and children came looking, she pretended to be a victim too, lying bound beside her. With only 30 seconds before the train's arrival, the husband and children chose to save the mistress, leaving her behind. Through sheer will, the woman freed herself in the last 2 seconds and escaped with an injured leg. But when she finally dragged herself home, battered and broken, the first thing she faced was her own son's blame.